By noon, President Trump is expected to make a campaign stop in Wisconsin this afternoon. This as the Democratic National Convention is underway in Milwaukee. And what one local doctor is saying about sending his children back to school.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Monday. Only 77 days left until the presidential election. And Wisconsin is getting a lot of attention from both Republicans and Democrats today. Our political reporter Amy Reed is live in Oshkosh, where President Trump is expected to speak this afternoon. She has the latest for us. Amy.
We're outside of Whitman Regional Airport right now, where the president is expected to be this afternoon. Right now, press is staying outside. Well, inside one of the hangars, the Secret Service is checking the area to make sure that it's safe. We also have local police, sheriffs, and state patrol out checking the entrances, also for security. Now, some supporters are already here and lining up for the president to speak. When we got here at around 10 this morning, there were about a dozen people in line, ready to wait about 6.5 hours to see Trump. And we got a brief look around at the setup, and banners put up behind where Trump will speak say jobs, 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 showing that he'll likely focus on what's been created since he's been in office and his promises for more. Now, before he visits us here in Oshkosh, he's speaking in Minnesota, and then he's expected here at around 4:30.
All right, Amy Reed live in Oshkosh for us. We'll have updates in later newscasts. Thank you. Wisconsin Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin is responding to President Trump's visit this afternoon by saying he has failed Wisconsin.
Our economy is hurting. Our state is hurting. We're tired of the photo ops. We need leadership. We deserve more. We deserve a president who actually cares. And we're going to get that when we elect Joe Biden as president and Kamala Harris as vice president.
President Trump has taken billions of dollars away from defense projects across the country in order to build the wall at the border. She says that included $101 million that was headed to Oshkosh to support manufacturing jobs in our state. The Democratic National Convention kicks off today in Milwaukee, mostly virtually. Senator Bernie Sanders and former First Lady Michelle Obama are tonight's headliners. Former Governor John Kasich is also scheduled to speak tonight. The Ohio Republican will try to sway GOP voters who may be wavering in their support for the president. Speech is expected to focus on the coronavirus pandemic, the struggling economy, and the country grappling with race and policing. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Aaron White joins us on this Monday for a look at your first warned forecast. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, we have a great day coming our way today as we see a lot of sunshine out there. As we look over Madison right now, just a few clouds moving on through. It's going to be a fairly comfortable afternoon with high temperatures topping out right around 80 degrees. We are currently at 79. Again, our high today right around 80 as we get towards 4 o'clock. And then we do start to cool back down into the middle 70s later on this evening. Across the area, we are generally into the mid to upper 70s. We have a few 80s out there, though. 82 in Boscobel. 79 in Janesville, 76 in the Dells, 75 in Camp Douglas, and again our high for today right around 80 degrees. There is the chance we could see a stray shower. Honestly, though, I think most of the area will stay dry. Our better chance of storms will come towards the end of the week, and I'll detail that coming up in the extended forecast.
A nice August afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. Thank you. The CDC says the rate of coronavirus cases in children is increasing. It also says early data showing lower infection rates for kids was partly due to school closures. Many of those schools are reopening. 8 states and Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. have decided to close schools this year. 4 states are requiring in-person classes, and the rest of the states, including Wisconsin, are varying by district. As the debate over whether to send kids to school in person in the next few weeks, one local doctor is saying that he is comfortable sending his daughters to school. Speaking on News 3 Now this morning, Dr. Jeff Potoff says his young girls will be learning in a hybrid model at their school. The key, he says, is that he's comfortable with the school's social distancing plans, including their rules for lunch and not having recess. He says every parent should be asking a number of questions for their specific district to determine if it's safe.
You want to look at masking requirements. Certainly, robust masking policies are very important. Sanitation policies, how are they going to do distancing at pickup, drop-off? And then particularly if your school's going to have it, lunch and recess can be tricky times. So you have to look at that.
Dr. Potoff says there's still a risk for schools reopening for in-person classes, but there's also a risk in kids not getting the in-person instruction they need. He says the answers for every district are going to be different, and you can see this morning's team's full interview with Dr. Potoff on channel3000.com. And with many of your kids starting school virtually, you might be wondering what that means for PE classes. Tomorrow on News 3 Now This Morning, we'll cover some things that parents can do to keep their kids moving while learning from home. Democrats are calling on President Trump's new Postmaster General to testify on recent changes he made that are causing delays in mail deliveries. Democrats accuse Louis DeJoy, a major GOP donor, of using the agency to discourage mail-in voting in order to increase the president's re-election chances. A memo obtained by CBS News shows the Postal Service is in the process of removing 671 mail sorting machines nationwide. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows insists the machines will not be taken away before the election.
There's no sorting machines that are going offline between now and the election.
The post office has asked for an additional $25 billion to help with processing the mail-in ballots, but the money is tied up in negotiations over a new coronavirus relief package. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you're sick and tired of being overwhelmed with all the choices of pasta at the supermarket, then you're going to love that today we're going back to basics, the very basics.
My name is Melissa, and my family was seriously hurt in a car accident. At that point, we decided it was time to hire a lawyer. Bowler and Vaughn, they did everything for us. They took care of everything. It was amazing. Bowler and Vaughn fought for us every step of the way.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, get free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Baca Enterprises is truly humbled and thankful to all of our employees, residents, families, and vendors for their patience and cooperation.
Our employees have gone above and beyond with sanitation efforts, altering their daily routines, all while spreading joy and happiness throughout our communities.
Looking to the future, Baca Enterprises will be here for you.
To provide a sense of security and to provide comfort by keeping you safe and healthy.
Baca Enterprises is helping you live life with confidence. Visit our website to schedule your tour today.
Comfort Services, buy one air conditioner and get one gas furnace for only $1,000. BOGOs are back, and it's a beautiful thing.
Our seniors that are being hit the hardest, they're frightened. And I want them to know that their health and safety will be my responsibility if I'm your president. And I'll have from day one, ready to go, the best medical experts and scientists to advise on our response. And I will not abandon you. It's a simple proposition, folks. We're all in this together. We got to fight this together. We'll emerge from this stronger because we did it together. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
If you've been to the pasta aisle lately, you've definitely seen how many options there are. Long gone are the days when there were just a couple of shapes to choose from. There are still all the basics, as well as a bunch of new shapes and varieties. And let's not forget about all the trendy pastas that are gluten-free, low-carb, non-GMO, and on and on. But today, we're getting back to basics with a pasta toss that you're sure to love. We start by melting some butter in a small skillet, along with a good amount of olive oil, garlic, basil, oregano, salt, and crushed red pepper. Now, before draining our pasta and broccoli, which we cook together to save us from having to wash another pot, we take half a cup of the cooking liquid and set it aside. Then we drain the rest of it like we usually do. We put it in a bowl and toss it with the cooking water that we reserved, along with the flavor-packed butter sauce. To give it even more flavor, we add cut-up pepperoni and some Parmesan cheese. Doesn't this look amazing? You could even hearty it up with some cooked chicken or shrimp. To get the recipe for our shells and broccoli, all you have to do is visit our website. It's the kind of dish that's perfect when you just don't know what you feel like making for dinner. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a deliciously simple way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, guys. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a partly sunny and warm start to the work week. Meteorologist Aaron White has more on what we can expect for the rest of the week ahead in your First Warn forecast.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. So celebrate this Labor Day knowing you look your best with Plexiderm. Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. And I did this to my father. We were at home and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It feels great. Looks even better.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. Plexiderm, seriously, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing or just when you want to, like, get rid of the bags?
Yeah, it absolutely could be a daily thing. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
And this Labor Day is the best time to try Plexiderm for $14.95. See it work for yourself after your first application. Just visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
This year, school is going to be full of changes.
What will school be like, and how can we make sure our kids are safe?
We're getting the answers you need to help you prepare.
So keep an eye on News 3 Now this morning and get ready to go back to school.
We're using movement as a means to educate.
How can students schooling at home this fall also work in some physical education? We'll have ideas for parents and kids to get bodies moving and help build positive social skills as well on the next News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's take a look at Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 52. The NASDAQ, however, up 93. The S&P 500 also up about 12.5. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yockey on this Monday. How are you today?
Well, we're dry again today, and that's getting to be an undertone in the marketplace, Mark. Your numbers are down. Mine are up in fairly robust trade again on a Monday, and it's all about that weather forecast. For Wisconsin, at least, no real measurable rain this week in any of the days that we've got out there. Maybe some sprinkles. I was driving around yesterday. I mentioned it earlier today. Partyville, Dalton, Wyacina. It's dry, and the crops are really starting to show it. Today is also the beginning of the Pro Farmer Crop Tour. That's where they have agronomists that start on the western edge of the Corn Belt and the eastern edge of the Corn Belt. Normally, they meet in Rochester, Minnesota at the end of the week and compare notes. COVID-19 adjusting some of their travel schedule a little bit. Jeff Wilson, who's leading the western edge of the crop tour, will be in South Dakota and Nebraska today with his agronomist. He said it is very obvious that the market is waiting to see what those agronomists find in the field, on the ground, when they get to places like Iowa, where nobody still has much of an idea on the financial damage done to that crop after that derecho that came through. So that's really going to be the newsmaker this week and one I'll be watching. We've got a crop progress report again coming out later this afternoon. You know, yesterday was the last of the Wisconsin State Fair food drive-through experiences, but there's still some other State Fair campaigns, I guess you'd say, going on. Wisconsin Sheep Breeders Cooperative has launched an online website for those folks that would have gone to the Wisconsin State Fair looking for those local fiber artists or maybe some real Wisconsin wool. You can find it now online. WisconsinWoolWorks.com. WisconsinWoolWorks.com, so you don't miss that experience. Barrel cheese dropped 4 cents today on 3 trades at $1.46. 40-pound block cheese also down a half at $1.81.5 with 4 trades. Double A butter, though, up 5.5 cents. 6 trades in the marketplace, Mark, at $1.54 a pound for a Monday. So, like I said, kind of keeping a real close eye on that weather forecast, because if we really want to finish this crop in Wisconsin off with a gusto, then we need a little rain to get the job done.
It is dry out there. Well, let's see if we're going to get any rain. Aaron's over in the Weather Center. Aaron, it's all yours.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain in the forecast as we get towards the end of the week into the weekend. So hopefully we can at least get some measurable amounts of rainfall with those storm chances going into the weekend. But honestly, for now, it's going to be pretty dry. There's a chance for a stray shower this afternoon. Most of the air is going to stay dry. I'm calling it about 10% chance of that actually happening this afternoon. Right now, though, it is warm out there, 79 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. The wind pretty light out of the west, about 5 miles per hour. And going through this afternoon and evening, we will see temperatures falling back down into the 70s, eventually down into the 60s as we get towards the later evening. Clear skies, it's going to be a pleasant evening overall and a rather cool night coming our way later on tonight. But across the area, we are into the 70s to lower 80s. We do have 79 in Janesville, 79 in Watertown, 77 for Lone Rock, and 77 in Mineral Point, 82 though in Boscobel. That's the warm spot this afternoon. And for the forecast as we go through the week, it is going to be rather pleasant. The storm chances again coming in late this week into the weekend, and after we get past the weekend into the next work week, we're talking about some rather cool, maybe fall-like weather coming our way as we kick off the next work week. Outside of our area in the tropics, there is a lot of activity going on. Hurricane Genevieve, that is becoming a major hurricane over the course of the next couple of days. That's in the eastern Pacific. That's going to stay off in the Pacific as well, not really affecting any land area as it moves to the north and west. But there are a couple areas to watch out in the Atlantic. These are likely going to be developing over the course of the next several days, eventually making their way closer towards the United States about a week from now. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that to see how those evolve over the course of the next 7 days. But back here at home, again, I mentioned that chance for a stray shower this afternoon. We can see that here on Future Track. Temperature topping out around 80 degrees. A few green blips there showing up. That's that 10% chance of rain. If it does happen, it's going to last about 5 minutes, if that. Then they're going to kick out of here, and we will see dry conditions coming our way for the rest of tonight on into tomorrow. So here's a look at the forecast for today. High around 80, northwest wind at 5 to 10, overall partly sunny with that stray shower chance this afternoon. And then tonight, clear and cool conditions expected, low down to 55 degrees. Wind pretty light out of the north, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's a look at that extended forecast. Again, today's high right around 80 degrees. We do start to cool down a little bit for tomorrow. There will be a lot of sunshine around, high around 77, but look at those overnight lows down into the middle 50s. A couple spots may drop into the upper 40s as we kick off your Wednesday morning. Wednesday, though, right around 80 degrees. There's that chance of storms Friday, Saturday, possibly into Sunday. We are going to have to keep an eye on the forecast as we get towards the end of the week. We may have to move that rain chance into Sunday as well. But after that, it does look like it's going to cool back down into the middle to upper 70s by the next work week.
Getting near the end of August.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, it's going to be nice to at least have some fall-like weather. It's been nice with the warmer weather. We did have a little break earlier this month, but I think it's finally going to be nice as we head towards the end of August.
Hopefully we'll get some rain out of that, too. All right, Aaron, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, Linda Barch from the Bruce Company is here to answer your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get you your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Joe Biden says,
if you elect me, your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
That means middle-class families, small businesses, and seniors pay higher taxes. It's the biggest tax increase in history.
Citizenship for 11 million undocumented folks.
That means 11 million illegal immigrants competing for American jobs, eligible for free health care, Social Security, and Medicare. America can't afford Joe Biden.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
My mom was a bank teller, but her hands were so crippled by arthritis she could no longer do her job. She applied for Social Security disability benefits. Like most people, my mom was denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't be embarrassed and don't give up. My mom appealed. You can too. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
Choose Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint with Stain Shield technology at Menards. Featuring Dutch Boy's no prep, no prime formula, it offers exceptional stain resistance and brightens any room in your home. $28.99 per gallon after 11% rebate. Update your floors with Mohawk laminate flooring, featuring an attached pad for easy installation and water resistance for peace of mind. Now, all Mohawk laminate is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We're seeing it again. The virus spreading out of control. The president once again failing to act. Joe Biden knows we need to listen to medical experts and take action now. That starts by expanding testing, calling for mask mandates nationwide, starting immediately, and producing more protective gear here at home. Fighting this virus and rebuilding our economy will take a president who's ready to lead.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Linda Barge from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions, 270-9933. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Mark.
All's well?
Just wonderful. Love these cool nights.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get to the phones. We'll start with Judy from Madison. Hi, Judy.
Hello.
Hi, what's your question?
I have endless summer hydrangea bushes, and they are green and lush, and they are not blooming very much. Hello?
No, I'm hearing you. And
I have.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Your hydrangeas are not blooming. So, Linda, what's the answer?
Unfortunately, that is what you have with endless summer. They have beautiful leaves and a few flowers, and some people can actually get them to blue because if you manipulate the soil pH and lower it, make it more acidic, you can get blue flowers. But unfortunately, we don't get many flowers from that plant. No matter how you fertilize or prune, they do need more sunlight than the typical hydrangea. But the advantage is that they will get a nice fall color, but I can't promise you more flowers. It's sort of disappointing.
Endless summer without flowers, I guess.
Yeah.
Go to Shannon in Evansville. Hi, Shannon.
Hi there.
What's your question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have a lupin that I've had probably about 5 years, and it's always bloomed, and this year all I've got is a lot of green and no blossoms at all.
Well, lupin, when I think of lupin, I think of that they are a biennial, so in the first year you get this rosette of leaves, and then the next year that particular plant will flower. So I'm just wondering if you're just out of sequence. That 5 years, you say that it has bloomed in the past, then I suspect that it will again. One thing I want to caution people about, if you have new plants that you put in, we are very, very dry right now. So if these pop-up storms are unpredictable, a rain gauge is a real good tool so you know when to water new plantings this season. Just thought I'd mention that to people.
Okay. Let's go to Rick in Madison. Hi, Rick.
Hi. With all the rain we've had, all my shrubs and things are growing like crazy, and I need to cut some back. Is it too late to do that, or do I need to wait till next year, or does it depend on the plant?
Well, Rick, it does depend upon the plant, but I think that this actually is quite a good time to be doing some pruning because it's early enough so that the plant is not going to be exposed to winter temperatures. You know, pruning things in October can be really iffy. So August is actually a great time, and I'm glad that your plants have had enough rain, but where I am, it's pretty darn dry right now.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's go to Virginia from Beloit. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, I'm calling because I wanted to know if I got a 2 ice cube orchid for Mother's Day, and I just want to know if you can keep those, make them blossom again.
Yes, what I would suggest that you do, you probably have a phalaenopsis. That's the easiest orchid to get to rebloom. And if you have a spot where you could put it outside, but not in direct sun, it has to be under the filtered shade of a tree or maybe on the north side of a house. But I have mine outside, and so I can water them a little bit more. That 2 ice cube idea is just so that people don't overwater them. But if you put them outside, the natural rain is wonderful. Don't have them in a container where they sit in water. Make sure that they have drainage, but otherwise outside works great to get them rebloom later. Then when you bring them inside, they'll flower this winter.
Okay, let's go to Lisa in Dodgeville. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Linda and Mark. I have a question for you, Linda. I have this white powdery substance on top of my soil of my plant. What is that?
That's buildup of salt, and if it's to the degree that you have a white coating, you can actually scoop that top layer off. And periodically, you should take houseplants and drench them with water so those salts actually leave the whole system, and don't let that plant sit in that water and reabsorb it and flush it out.
Okay. All right, we're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Linda, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mark.
See you next week. We'll have a final check now of your forecast. Here's Aaron.
Yeah, we are trying that chance for rain as we get towards the end of the week into the weekend. Most of this week is going to be dry, but as we head towards Saturday, more late Friday into Saturday and possibly Sunday, we are looking at that rain chance across Wisconsin. So hopefully with this, we can get some measurable rainfall into the area. But like I mentioned, most of the week is going to stay dry today through Thursday. Highs in the upper 70s to right around 80. Back to 83 on Friday with that chance of storms Friday into Saturday, possibly into Sunday as well. So we'll have to keep an eye on the forecast going into the weekend. But after that, I think we got some more cool fall-like weather to kick off the next work week.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a safe afternoon.